Hey everyone, lesson 2, level 6, working with static variables and methods. Most of these are kind of the same. We'll do a couple of these and see how they work out. But let's do food truck first. So, the first thing is in the food truck, there are two food truck objects. There's Rosie's food truck and Aaron's food truck. And they're both new food truck objects, so we can guess that the constructor for a food truck takes a string, which is a name. So let's go look at the food truck Java, since that's where we're going to be doing some work there. I have a private string, which is the owner, and then we're going to have to declare and initialize a static variable called business name, and we're going to set it to Joyful Pastries. And if it's a static variable, it's going to belong to the food truck class, not to any individual object of the food truck class. And we've got our a constructor, which sets it to the specified name of the owner. Got it. And then there's a get owner. So let's see how this works. So it says here, initialize a static variable called business name and set it equal to Joyful Pastries. And since it belongs to the class, I'm going to give it a public. Oh, I'm not like that. I'm not public static a string business name equals Joyful Pastries. So there's my static string variable, and it's public because I'm going to access it throughout the class. So it's not going to belong to an individual object. So then let's go to the food truck runner, and I've already created these things. So there are my two print statements that is going to print out the business names for each of the food trucks. When I do this, the thing that should happen is it should print out Joyful Pastries and Joyful Pastries. Got it. So I'm curious, what if I did this? So I'm going to keep that there, but I'm going to go Rosie's food truck. I think that was get owner. So what will print out if we do get owner? I'll do the same thing here. So I'm thinking Joyful Pastries, and then it'll say Rosie and Aaron, as they're the owner, but not the business name. Got it. So let's do the second one. Change the business name to a different name. So I am going to go food truck dot business name is now going to equal Wyatt's Donuts. And then let's print these things out again and see what happens. So you'll notice that the original name was Joyful Pastries. Rosie and Aaron are the truck owners. But again, now it's Wyatt's Donuts. So I'm still printing out those names. And even if I do this again, even though I've changed the business name, that's a variable that belongs to the entire class, not the individual objects. So Rosie and Aaron belong to the individual objects that were created. And if I run test, it's going to give me an error probably because I added more things to it. But let's see what it does just for kicks. Oh, how about it? How about it? It worked. So let's try another one.